Marooned on Triton.
Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Marooned on Triton. So, last week we did some detailings around the base, added some little bits and bobs, kind of made it all prepped and ready to feel more homey. I've done a little bit more of that, as you can see in the interim. So, yeah, this week we're gonna probably get started on actually building a machine to weld up a lot of this junk. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit more light so I can see what I'm doing at least. And it's still going to be a pain to weld everything. Maybe. So there is an open port on top of Humpty here. It may not do much good for the handling. I could build a welding arm off of this. And I could then use to weld up everything. How tall? Ugh. That will make it much taller of a vehicle than it is currently. But it is already all set up. Yeah, let's try it. Worst comes to worst, I take the crane part off and put it on something else. Okay. What do I need? Well, I'll need a welder, of course. This has to pass stuff through large tubes. I don't think I can use a connect or a piston. So we'll do rotor, hinge, and this will just be a hinged machine. And that may work. Okay. So we'll start with a large rotor. Probably don't have the parts to weld, so we'll just build. So large rotor with a hinge. Oh, that's not quite what I wanted. There we go, sort of. Okay. Now, maybe 3 of these. Let's try for 4. Nuts. I think it's going to be easier to build this from up here, maybe. Okay. So I've got 4 of those. Now, want another hinge on the end of that. Well, not like that, but do another hinge on here. Then, well, it'll stop here in a moment. So I think if I put, how long is a welder? It's the length of 2 of those. So if I put one more pipe on here, except I can't, But I should be able to put one more pipe there, have the welder there. It'll kind of, in this orientation, be able to reach the floor, which I don't need, but it'll be kind of nice. And then I should be able to tuck and stow it kind of in the gap between the existing shoulders, which will hopefully help with balance. I may need to extend the wheelbase on this thing. Okay. So that is some control. Should be able to set this up. Like so. Okay, and then pipe. And welder. I mean, it should be tall enough to kind of reach most ceilings. Hopefully. Hopefully I have enough motion in it to be able to get in position. I guess now let's get these bits. And the rest of it welded. Then maybe let go and see if the whole thing tips over. Okay. Cut the lip. I mean, it's something. Now the question is, do I try... I probably should try and set it up so I can semi-automate the arm like I had before. That'll make life a lot easier. Which means I need one of these bad boys. Which I guess... Yeah, it can live up here. Okay. So... Right, batteries are important. The crane can touch the ground. It doesn't love being there. But it doesn't seem to have tipped over, which is good. So let's maybe... oh crud. I need to go and name things and I know what things are named. Okay. So... I guess the hinges need velocities. That's a good step. Oh boy. -1. Okay. Definitely too heavy for the vehicle as is. Let's see if I can... Whoa. Move the arm. Yes. If I move it kinda... Oh boy. Move it more in line with the vehicle. Okay. Control is pretty good. Welding mechanism seems to work. If I let those fold back in, we'll see how well this part works. Okay. It's definitely a little long. Is it drivable? Yes, but I should probably have maybe a group for everything. We'll just call this Welding Arm. Then I should be able to... Oh, dang it, because the locks are different. Yeah, so those should lock everything. And that unlocks them? Yes. Okay. Well, I definitely think I need a wider wheelbase, maybe a better wheelbase. So let's extend this out. That should hold me up. No. Alright, time for pistons. Or actually... can I still connect? Yes. Let's see if these are strong enough to lift me. Maybe. This base one is, at least. Okay, let's up the torque on this bad boy. Oh boy. Okay. In the air. So I think if I replace these with larger wheels, I may have a wider stance, which will help. And I may want to put some sort of extendable locking thing on here as well. Okay, so big. Oh, nuts. Big. Why are you not playing nice? Maybe I'm still too close to the ground. There's big. Oh. I think it's because big is a lot bigger than I was giving it credit for. Yeah, that should work. Oh, these back ones are going to have to be even wider. Maybe I'll widen these out. Okay. Big. Big. Gonna be like a welding monster truck by the end. Hopefully it still fits on the elevator. It may not. I think I may have to expand the elevator. Great. Well, guess let's get these welded. Now in operation, Maybe I don't want bigger wheels. Because it seemed to travel fine when everything was stowed. And if I build... Come here. If I build the little grabbing extension, that should do the job. So let's go back to the normal wheels. Is that right? It has to be the right height, because that's the height of those. Okay. So we've got that, and yeah, maybe in there I will stick a piston. And then magnetic plate. So that should allow me to... No. There we... Nope. So many options. That should allow me to drop that down, connect to the ground, and then I can move this without issue. So. Off we go. I need to reset the wheels up, which is a bit of a pain. Oh boy. Yeah. I wish I remember what they were set to originally, but... 15's probably good. Then I don't think I want braking on the front. Oh boy. Maybe I drop power? Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. So if I bring this in... kind of position it. Lock everything down. Now on here, I guess... let's have reverse the piston, switch lock on the plate. So. If I kind of extend that down... Oh. Okay, it hit already. So that's not quite good. Reverse it. I want it to be just kind of... yeah, there's probably good. Be right on the ground so it doesn't push the whole thing around too much. So maximum distance should be 0.6. Turn it on so it actually reverses. Yeah. So now it's stowed for driving. I can extend it out. Lock to the ground. And then... I can no longer use the third-person camera. Well, that's a pain. Right. But what I can do is extend stuff out, wave it around, and do whatever welding I need to. From here. Which is very hard to pay attention to. And the reach on that's not bad. It'll definitely be good enough for up there. Should be able to get a good bit of the side of the building done. Okay. Humpty is now armed. Quite literally. Would be lovely if I could see this from a better perspective, but I guess this is a first-person operation. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I need to set... yeah, because I don't have to go up a thing anymore. I've got the elevator. So I can set the power down nice and low. Let's get reconnected. Fill myself with steel, and I guess it's time to get going. Oh, that's... There we go. Gotta remember what hotbar is what. Should probably have these on hinge lock in case we run out of base power. That should be in a good enough spot and I can connect to it. Yes. So how much steel... Okay, we've got a fair bit. Enough to do something, I'm sure. Guess up the elevator we go. We'll back onto it. Try not to hit our crane boom on the ramp. Ooh. Yeah, I called this thing Humpty kind of because of its, well, the humps it had. I'm beginning to think it may go a little bit like the, that old fairy tale where the egg falls off a wall. Luckily I put railing up. Oh. I guess, while I'm down here, let's get what we can of this elevator deck welded. Oh, and the paint didn't take in some of it. Ah, but perfect. It's welding under the floor, which I'd wanted. It's hard to turn the right way. And... yeah, if we ride over the button, we can make that work. You're gonna be a pain, aren't you? There we go. But what I've done is painted these. So let's unpaint them so that I remember, well, so that I don't have to remember what I've done. Ooh. Humpty's excited. Yeah, everything's nice and welded. Got some caution stripes that don't perfectly line up. To let us know there is danger here, even though I think it's pretty obvious. Now, I could go about welding the middle of the bridge. That may not be the worst idea, but I think at first I want to go and test the arm. I don't want to use up all the steel before I even get to an arm part. So, okay. here should be good. Let's extend out our connector. And unlock the arm. Deploy the arm. Don't know why that doesn't always work. Oh. Okay, so I am actually tall enough that in certain spots I hit the roof with the welding arm. I may have over-engineered this thing. It is probably going to require some maneuvering on my part, in which case that's roughly in front of us. Let's retract that. Maybe go back on the bridge. Hopefully I'll be able to weld the arms from kind of the in-between area. It's the downside with Humpty being so tall. I don't think there's a good way. Yeah. There's not really any way I could get the side things in the position they need. I mean, I guess I could get rid of the side things and just have the crane arm. Because it can reach the floor. But it's not really as conveniently set up for driving. Yeah, we'll maybe toy with that in a bit. Oh, I should have connected. Okay. So let's extend you out. May have gone too far. Can I get any of this? Oh! Here we go. Okay. So it's not the most convenient thing in the world to operate, but it's honestly not that bad. Whoops. Let's bring her forward a bit. Then do that. Yeah, no, this is working decently well. Yeah, it does take a... Whoa. Come back here, crane. It does take a lot of miniature maneuvering. I think I need to up the wheel strength a bit because it is not happy with this ground. Let's see how much I can do without. Yeah, without actually locking down. Because it seems forward and backwards I'm fairly safe. It's just trying to do anything not forwards or backwards, like if I have to go out to the side. But honestly, it doesn't seem like out to the side is very doable in this thing anyway. Oh no. Oh, so actually, because my cargo is full, I have more weight in the center. So I just have to be careful if I start to get too empty. Because if I'm too empty, that's when I'll flip over. Okay. Whoops. I'm thinking this is working. It's definitely a little on the odd side, but, I mean, it was odd to begin with. Oh, wait. Okay, I've started pulling myself forward. That's not ideal. This is making quick work of all this. We'll see if I have enough once I'm done to do the center part of the floor on a sort of return pass. There's all this stuff. Yeah, I think the one downside is the fact that the crane is so high up to begin with. Makes it a little difficult to maneuver and weld straight up. Maybe I go from this side. And maybe we'll get the front and then turn around and do the rest of that. Was there... I think everything out here has been welded mostly. So yeah, just that little section, and this upper bit is done. Yeah, this is working a treat. Oh, oh boy. Except for the parts where I almost fall over. Am I out of steel? I am. Okay. Well, dang. Back up a bit. Bring the welder in. I'd say this is a good... Ooh, hello, welder. I'd say this is a good functional test. We managed to weld up most of what we needed to weld. I have to go and get another load for the floor, which means I need to make some more steel. But, say Humpty's upgrades have, by and large, worked out. It's one of those scouts. Oh no, it is moving. It looked like it wasn't, but I guess it's because I was moving. I guess living underground is sort of working. I've not really been harried by anything. I guess they still don't fully know that I'm here, the buddy bots. They've gotten some sense of, I guess, you know, there's stuff going on. They've definitely... Oh, I missed a block. They definitely didn't like that ship that crashed, but I guess they figured everything was the ship crash. Once I get the base kind of welded up a little bit more, maybe I do a little change of pace and go out and go after them. Yeah, and with that, those thoughts to myself, I think we'll end this episode. So, yeah, the crane arm worked well. I think welding the base shouldn't be an issue anymore. It's just a matter of doing it. We'll see how much of it I do in between episodes, but for now, thank you everybody so much for watching. Feel free to check out any of the other stuff I've done, and until next week, bye bye.